Tyson Zahner here. Welcome to another Gems from the Gym. Today we're going to talk about the ugly truth about buying leads. I'm going to tell you a story of something that happened to me that was a very costly mistake. Hopefully if this story helps one person from being duped or suckered by a so-called lead generation company and buying leads from vendors after hearing what happened to me, then my story will hopefully help someone and it won't be in vain. You know, anything that's bad that happens to you can always be a story of encouragement or a lesson that someone else can learn from, even yourself. So if you've never attended one of these before, my name is Tyson Zahner. I call these little videos Gems from the Gym, as I give you little business gems to help you generate more leads, more sales, generate more revenue in your business as I'm finishing up my workout and leaving the fitness gym for the day. And so if you're just joining me, once again, we're going to talk today about the ugly truth about buying leads. And I'm going to tell you the story about what happened to me. So talked about really there's only two ways to generate leads. Okay. I said there's either prospecting, which is active. You're actively going out and reaching out to people to find out if there's an interest, if there's a desire, and if there's not, you move on to the next person. Kind of like prospecting for gold. You dig in a lot of spots to see if there's gold there, and if there's not, you move on to the next place and you keep going. That's prospecting. It's active. Marketing, on the other hand, is passive, right? You're putting something out there. It could be a bumper sticker, a t-shirt, it could be a billboard, it could be a classified ad, it could be a YouTube video, a Facebook Live, a blog post, a Pinterest post, whatever. Anything that you put out there that you hope someone responds to, but you have no control over whether somebody responds. And almost everything you do, pretty much, I haven't found anything that doesn't fit into one of those two categories. And I had somebody reach out and they said, well, Tyson, what about things like referrals? That's a form of marketing. Yeah, but it's marketing. That falls into the category of passive. You're hoping that someone goes out and refers you, but you have no control over whether they do. You can incentivize it. You can put things into place. And I've done that in some of my businesses where I've incentivized people to send me referrals, but it's still marketing. It's still passive. And then I've had other people that have said, well, what about if you buy leads? What if you go to a lead generation company? And I thought, oh my God, I need to tell my story. And once again, now that's prospecting. Why? Because you are getting a list of names that are supposedly supposed to be interested in what you've got to offer, and you're picking up the phone and you're actively calling them. So if it's active, it's prospecting. If it's passive and you're hoping that an unnamed individual responds, it's marketing. So the reason I chose marketing is because I'm a bit more of an introverted personality. I can do these videos by myself because I get my energy from being alone. I don't get my energy in large groups of people. I'm kind of awkward if I have to strike up conversations at a party with strangers. It's just not a thing for me. And in many ways, like the direct sales, network marketing, that type of business in the beginning was really created for extroverted personalities who like doing home parties and that kind of thing. And that just didn't fit my personality, which explains why I struggled for so many years. And so once I discovered a way that fit better with my personality, this 3-step formula that I share, by the way, on my webinar, I show a simple 3-step formula that allowed me to go from struggling for a long time in my business to finally becoming a top earner, speaking on stages across the country. I'll be happy to show you what that 3-step formula is on my webinar if you believe you're interested in marketing and getting people to reach out to you. But here's what happened to me. I had joined my third direct sales network marketing style company after about 18 years in and out of the industry, never having any success. And I was like, man, this whole friends and family thing is not working for me. I'd either run out of people, or the people that I was talking to were like, dude, holy crap, you're doing another one of those things. How long is this one going to last? And I just didn't feel like I could really go out and talk to my warm market anymore. So I needed to find new people. I needed to find essentially strangers, but it was like, how was I going to do that? And so I went online and I started searching for, how to generate leads for a home business. And I ended up coming up with all kinds of shysters that promised the world and delivered nothing. I mean, I found people that claimed they had systems, push button systems, and we'll deliver names that you can pick up and call. And I have found lead vendors who said, yeah, just write us a check and we'll give you a whole list of names who are supposedly interested in home business. And I thought, well, what the hell do I have to lose? So I ended up buying one of these lists, picking up the phone, started calling people, and if these were qualified leads, then I'm a monkey's uncle, because I'd pick up the phone and people, it was like, it would have been about as useful as me picking up the phone and just dialing through the phone book. I mean, yeah, maybe eventually you're going to come across somebody that might have an interest, but yeah, I mean, granted, maybe I hadn't developed all the skills that I needed, but there were a couple people that were like, why are you calling me? And I said, well, I got your name from a company that said you might be interested in starting a home business. And I had one lady who literally said, oh, I remember, I said, why would this company have given me your name as somebody interested in a home business if you're not? She said, oh, I remember. They told me if I put my name in their little form on their website that I would be entered into a contest to potentially win a free trip to Hawaii. And I thought, oh, qualified lead, my you-know-what, right? So I realized a lot of these lead generation companies were incentivizing people. They were giving them incentives to give them their name, and then they were just passing on names to people, suckers like me who said, hey, I need people for my own business. And that's when I realized, like, the big realization for me was two things. Number one, suckers buy leads. Maybe if you're really good at closing, you can get by with cold calling leads. It just didn't work for me. But the bigger realization, and this is what really changed my business. Listen to this carefully. The only truly qualified lead is a lead you generate yourself. What do I mean by that? I mean, it's a lead that has found you somehow, but either because of some sort of marketing material, a bumper stick you put on your car, you put out an ad on Facebook, you put a YouTube video up, you wrote a blog post, something that you did, and they found you. They know who you are. They know what you have to offer. They actually want to hear about it. And in many cases, best case scenario, they're reaching out to you instead of you reaching out to them. And I want you to ask yourself a question. When one person calls another to ask a favor, who has the most power in that conversation? Is it the person who received the call, or is it the person who's making the call? The person who's receiving the request has all the power. The person who says, please, will you do this for me? Hey, I need to reach out to you and ask you if you'll do this. So when I was cold calling, I felt like I had lost all of my power. I felt like the other person held all of the power in that conversation. But when I got to where people were reaching out to me, when I learned how to generate my own leads using this simple 3-step formula that I'll be happy to share with you on the webinar, I started getting people reaching out to me, and I had the power in the relationship. I had the posture because they said, hey, I know who this guy is. I like him. I like what he has to offer. I'd like to learn more. And now today, I literally get a steady stream of leads every single day in my business on autopilot based on this 3-step formula that I'll be happy to show you on my free web class. So anyway, did anybody get value out of this video? If you did, and if you haven't attended my web class yet, click the link in the post description either above or below this video. Put in your name and your email address on the next page. Register for a time. Put it on your calendar so you don't forget. The web class is about 60 minutes long. It is totally free. It costs you nothing to attend. I tell people, people are skeptical folks are always like, well, what's the catch? The catch is it's like free samples at Costco, right? If you go to Costco and you like the samples, you might want to buy a whole box, right? And yeah, there'll be an offer for one of my home study courses at the end of the training, but I promise you'll get value out of the training regardless of whether the home study course is a fit for you or not. I've had people that attend this webinar and they always say, holy crap, that free webinar alone was better than some of the paid courses that I've purchased, some of the ebooks that I've purchased. So I'd be happy to share that 3-step formula with you. If you want to go off and implement it on your own, I believe that you'll be able to get a ton of value just from the free web class alone. So click the link in the post description, pick a time to attend, put it on your calendar. We'll see you on that web class. And if you know somebody who would get value out of this, tell them about this video, share it around, tap that heart button, give me a few comments. I'd love to say hello. So thanks guys for attending. I appreciate all of you. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, an amazing rest of your week. This is another Gems from the Gym done for today. We'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Listen, if you enjoyed this video and you want more free training on my channel to help you generate more leads and more sales and grow your business using cutting-edge strategies on the internet, take a second to do 3 things before you go. Click my face right here to subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell below to get notified every time I post new videos, and click this video to watch some more free training on my channel. We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.